On a recent morning, Lewis Pugh readies himself for another long day on the water. The endurance athlete and environmental activist is in the middle of a 500-kilometer-long swim down the entire length of the Hudson River in New York to raise awareness of the need to clean up polluted rivers around the world.
I've been dreaming about a swim like this down a big river for many years. And I would open up a big atlas and I'd look all over the world for rivers in Asia and Europe and South America and everywhere. And every single time it would come back to the Hudson. It's the one river in the whole world where I can tell a story about all rivers.
Pugh chose the Hudson to highlight it as a success story. As recently as 30 years ago, parts of the river were so polluted it would have been too dangerous to swim. But through a decades-long effort by advocacy groups and the government, most of the Hudson River is now relatively clean. The new threat now is less about pollution and more about climate.
The increased temperatures in the water are going to affect the fish that can live there. Already here in the Hudson, the rainbow smelt used to inhabit the river. It no longer does because the temperature has already risen beyond the threshold that it can stand. We'll see other species decline and disappear in a similar fashion.
What Lewis's swim down the Hudson River highlights are issues such as the impacts of climate change, the loss of biodiversity, and the human causes of contamination. All are issues that are relevant to waterways throughout the world.
I hope that this swim is a swim which gives hope to people around the world, that this river which was so badly polluted was turned around. And I hope that they can look at their river, wherever they are in the world, and say to themselves, well, if they can clean up the Hudson, why can't we clean up our river?
For a man who is putting into action his call to humanity for cleaner rivers, and doing it one stroke at a time. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera, Newburgh, New York.